Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Omnis Eat. I am Jessica, and today I'm filming a full day of eating video for you all. It is currently 8:38 in the morning. I've been up for a little while. I'm already working. I work from home several days a week. If you are new to my channel, or new to my family's channel, it's actually my family's channel, I do work from home actually a good chunk of the time. So today I'm filming a full day of eating, and I'm starting out with not eating. I'm gonna be skipping breakfast this morning. I am, however, gonna be drinking some beverages. I do have this jug of water. This I think is 32 ounces. I'm pretty sure it's 32 ounces. I will refill this multiple times throughout the day. I do drink quite a bit of water, especially on days that I'm working from home. When I'm not working from home, sometimes I struggle with getting my water intake. But on days that I work from home, I do a pretty good job of drinking enough water. I'm also gonna be starting my day with some caffeine. I showed this in a previous What I Ate Today, and I got a question on it as to why I was drinking soda for breakfast. I am having a half of a bottle of Mountain Dew Zero, which is what's in here. I'm enjoying Mountain Dew Zero. I also like Pepsi Zero and Coke Zero, Cherry Coke Zero, and Wild Cherry Pepsi Zero. But the reason why I drink soda in the morning, I used to be a religious orange juice drinker before I was diagnosed as type 2 diabetic. I used to drink orange juice every single morning for breakfast. I don't drink it anymore. If you're not aware, orange juice is just a bunch of sugar pretty much. So I don't drink orange juice anymore. I also don't drink coffee. Coffee is not something that I enjoy at all. I've tried to get into coffee. I have, you know, filled it with all sorts of creams and sweeteners and everything else, and I just don't like the flavor of coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I really, really do. I could sit in a coffee shop all day long, but I cannot drink it. I don't like the flavor. I also don't like tea, at least not traditional teas, black teas, green teas. I will drink herbal teas occasionally. There is a fruit tea or a, I forget what it's called, but there's a tea that I will order at Starbucks that I enjoy. Trying to remember the name. I will remember and try to put it either on the screen or tell you guys later today. But there is a tea that I like that I get at Starbucks occasionally. I went through a little phase a couple months ago where I was getting it like 2 or 3 times a week. I haven't had it now probably in 2 months since I've had that last. I'm just not a big Starbucks person anyway, but long story short, I don't really drink tea. So if I'm feeling a little tired or sluggish in the morning, I will start my day off with a soda to give me some caffeine and get me going. It is Monday morning, feeling kind of tired this morning, and I'm gonna have a half of a bottle of soda. I'm gonna drink the other half with lunch, so I will show it to you then when I actually get to lunchtime. And what else? I don't like drinking soda too late in the day either, because I don't want to drink caffeine like right before bed. I will sometimes, like at dinner time, if we go out to a restaurant or something like that, but for the most part, I don't typically prefer to drink a soda with caffeine in it in the evenings. So this morning for breakfast, half a 16-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew Zero and a lot of water. So that's going to be my breakfast for today. I will let you know what I'm having for lunch when it's time for lunch. I'll see you then. Alright y'all, it is time for me to eat my lunch. I added a sweater to my outfit because I'm cold. It doesn't really go with my outfit. That's okay. I'm cold today. So I'm gonna go ahead, flip the camera around, and show you what I'm making for lunch today. Alright, I am going to be having one of these quick and easy fully cooked Angus choice beef patties. I have a frying pan sitting over here. I'm actually going to just throw this in my frying pan. That is the macros for that, so that's good. I'm also going to eat one of these Smart Buns. I actually pulled mine out of the freezer about a half an hour ago, so it's still a little cold. I might throw it in the microwave just for about 10 or 15 seconds just to warm it up so it's not cold anymore. I do have a salad here. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a salad with a serving of this Mexican style cheese, a little bit of the Olive Garden Italian dressing. I'm gonna drink the rest of my Mountain Dew Zero there, and I almost forgot, I have these provolone slices. I'm gonna throw a slice on top of my burger. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cheeseburger with a salad on the side. So this is gonna be my lunch, and I'm gonna show it to you when it's all put together. By the way, in case you saw it in the corner, John actually likes to take the low carb tortillas. We buy the big ones and he slices them up and makes them into chips. So he can have some chips and some dip and stuff. So that he did actually show that in a recent What I Ate in a Day. I filmed one, I think over the Christmas break, I think, the holiday break. And he showed in the video how he made his chips. So we buy the big tortillas. We actually have a few on the table over there. That he needs to make into chips too, but he likes to dip those in some like buffalo chicken dip from Sam's Club, or recently here he's been eating this bacon cheddar ranch dip because that's all we have right now. He finished the buffalo chicken dip that we had in here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, make up my burger, my cheeseburger, and I might put a little bit of ketchup on it. I'm not 100% certain yet. So I do have sugar-free ketchup. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw this all together, and I will show you what it looks like when it's ready to be eaten. All right, so my lunch is ready, and I'm ready to show it to you. So here we go. I did put the bun in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then I also threw it in the skillet to brown it up a little bit. And then there's my burger with my slice of provolone on top. My salad, I'm going to put my Mountain Dew in my glass of ice. But this is going to be my lunch. Super good. I'm going to take a bite of it first to see if it's too dry before I decide to put some ketchup on it. If I do, it's going to be probably about a half a serving of ketchup. But it's probably not, I'm probably not going to put it on. Chances are I'm just going to eat it the way it is. So this is going to be my lunch, a cheeseburger with a salad. I already know what we're having for dinner. We did do meal planning this week, so we've got meal planned out actually for this week and next week. So that's good. But I'm gonna go ahead, eat my cheeseburger, eat my salad. I forget how many calories this ends up coming out to. It's not low, if I remember correctly. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. As far as carbs, I think it's like 9 carbs? 8 carbs, 661 calories. So that's where we're at for lunch. Most of the carbs come from my salad, to be honest with you. About 4.7 grams of carbs for the salad itself, and then 2.3 grams for the salad dressing, and 1 gram for the cheese. My burger actually has 0 carbs. So that's where we're at for lunch. I'm gonna go ahead, eat this, and I will see you all at dinner. All right, you guys, it is time for dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what we're eating. Just a pretty simple dinner. I already have my dessert picked out because this is actually a fairly relatively low carb, low calorie meal. Excuse me, not low carb. It's relatively low carb as well, but it's a relatively low calorie meal. So I need to really bump my calories up because otherwise I think it would have only been around 1,000 calories for the day with my dinner, because I skipped breakfast and I ate a larger lunch, but my dinner is not very high calorie wise. So I'm gonna turn the camera on and show you what it looks like. All right, you guys, so here we go. We've got 3 ounces of green beans. This is 5 ounces of ham, and this is gonna be my dinner. Oh, I do have some Redmond's real salt that I'm gonna put on my green beans, and we did put a little bit of butter on there, not even a full tablespoon for the whole container of green beans. So I'm not gonna actually add that because it's honestly just not a lot of butter there. So I'm not gonna add that. I also have my water here. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but continuing to drink water. So I already have my desserts, plural, picked out. That's fine. I already have them plugged into my app. The one thing that I will say this is I've been using the my Fitness Pal for months and months and months, like a year and a half now. I've been using my Fitness Pal, and I find that has more correct data than Carb Manager. I do have Carb Manager that I'm using today, but I'm gonna say this: the packaging for the ham said that it was 0 carbs. It didn't say less than 1, or yeah, because sometimes if there's like trace carbs, it'll say less than 1. The ham package said 0 carbs. Period, end of story. I'm putting it in my app and it's showing me 1.7 carbs for this amount of ham. So yeah, I have found that the data in Carb Manager is less accurate than MyFitnessPal. So I'm probably gonna switch back over to MyFitnessPal, to be honest with you. Even though Carb Manager does a better job of tracking my movement, I might try something else. I have another app on here on my phone as well. Chronometer. I have Chronometer on here as well. So maybe I'll give that a try for a couple of weeks and see what I think of that. But Carb Manager, not my favorite. So I'm gonna eat my dinner and I will let you guys see when it is time for dessert what I'm having. Alright you guys, it is time for dessert. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm actually eating 3 things. Oh, I almost forgot something. Let me grab it real quick. Alright, I got it out of the refrigerator. So I'm gonna turn the camera on and show you what I'm having for my dessert. Alright, I got a conglomeration of a bunch of stuff. I've got a couple of these sugar-free jellos that need to be eaten because they're almost expired. So I have 2 of those. They are basically nothing but a little bit of protein. I'm gonna eat one of these keto cups, which is this right here from Evolved. There's Wednesday. The keto cups in the hazelnut butter. We also have almond butter, and then they also do a coffee flavor cup as well, but I don't like coffee. So this is literally all the ingredients. That's it. The ingredients are very, very, very clean. Right? I actually really enjoy these. It is 2 net carbs per cup though, so you gotta watch. I'm gonna have some Too Good yogurt. I'm gonna have 1 serving of the Too Good yogurt with some Lily's chocolate chips, the semi-sweet chips. This is just what's open. And then this right here is from Lolly's. They used to be called Lolly's granola. Now it's called Lolly's Cookie Clusters, I think is what it's called. This was a limited flavor. It's the pumpkin spice. So I like to put it out in these 1 ounce servings because that's a serving. And then I will break this up into little pieces and put it in my yogurt. And then I'm also going to be using a little bit of this Jordan Skinny syrup. This is the vanilla caramel creme. So I'm going to be eating my yogurt with the granola and the chocolate chips and the syrup, the keto cup, and the jello. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my yogurt together and then I will show you what it looks like. Alright, I've got my dessert all together and it's not quite as voluminous as what I had all the ingredients sitting here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. So here we go. I've got my 1 serving of yogurt. Actually, in the bigger tubs, the serving is larger than the individual serving size tubs. So I actually just weigh it out to what the individual cup is. The individual cup is 150 grams. The serving size on that larger tub is 170 grams, but I stick with 150 grams when I weigh it out. And then I have a serving or 2 servings of the chocolate chips and 1 serving of the Lolly's granola. I've got these 2 sugar-free jellos and then my hazelnut butter keto cup. Now I'm going to tell you this, the hazelnut butter keto cup, they do recommend keeping it in the refrigerator because it does get really, really soft. So and the almond butter. So I have both of those flavors in the refrigerator so that they stay like not quite as soft, because if you bite into them and they're too warm, like the insides will just kind of like melt all over the place. So I do keep them in the refrigerator. Anyway, right here beside my head you should be seeing my macros for the day. Overall I think it was a fairly good day. I haven't looked at them since I put my food in before we ate dinner, so I'm not 100% certain where my information is at. My protein might be a little bit high, but you'll be seeing it anyway. So that is it for my full day of eating. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and we hope to see you on the next Omnis Eat. Bye.